Hello and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews, and today I'm going to carry on. It's been a while. I'm going to carry on with the best songs of the year. I'm up to 2012, so I really want to see this one out. Not long now, so I'm doing this from work, as you can see, in my dinner break. So that's how committed I am to this channel. You know what I mean? Just committed. Right, okay. I've got 9 excellent songs to talk about in 2012. I've got a great year for rock and metal. Really varied as well, my list. A brilliant year. And I'm going to go from 9 to 1. So remember, all these songs are my tops. You know, all these bands are my top bands for producing music that year. So none of them are weak, in my opinion. They're all great. But like I said, some really good variation. So without further ado, my number 9. So my 9th track is the return of Van Halen, and off the album A Different Kind of Truth. And obviously this was a big album because, you know, David Lee Roth being back was a bit mad, you know, and no one really expected it, I don't think. And he was back, and I think they produced a really great album. It might not have been on par with, you know, all their early stuff, but I've still thought it was great. And the song I've chosen is a song called She's a Woman. So this was actually, apparently, this was a song they worked on years back before, like when they first started, apparently. So you can hear that in this song, She's a Woman. It sounds like something that could come off of Van Halen 2 or Women and Children First or something like that. What a great track. And of course, you know, Roth's vocals were okay in the studio at this time as well. I think he did a good job on the album. You know, live not so much, but we're talking about album tracks here. And She's a Woman gets my number 9. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen, by the way. Never forgotten. Right, number 8. A vocalist that I go on about all the time, and that's John. And 1,000 Cuts is the song from his album Bring Heavy Rock to the Land. An excellent track, 8 minutes and 4 seconds long. It's a chugging, heavy track, epic at the same time. Absolutely love it. John's voice, you cannot go wrong. For all those people out there, you know, missing Ronnie Dio, missing Coverdale at his best, have a listen to some John solo stuff. He has got one of the most amazing voices ever. And also, it ain't just about, you know, his voice. The songwriting, the songs are great. So check that one out. 1,000 Cuts from Bring Heavy Rock to the Land. My number 7. We're going to go a bit fresh now. So Testament. And I've gone for the song Native Blood from Dark Roots of Earth. Oh, I love this, man. Testament have brought out some great albums, mainly since this one, really. So I think there's 4 albums since this one. Another one brought out last year. And Dark Roots of Earth, the album is fantastic. Native Blood is a brilliant song. The second song in, it's so heavy, yet it's got so much melody in it at the same time. And it's got, the chorus is so fast, but so melodic. This reminds me of Metallica at their best. Master of Puppets. You know, Ride the Lightning stuff, this is. I love his voice. The singer's voice is great, and I think it suits the band perfectly for the sort of heaviness you're having. He doesn't go into extreme vocals. Everything's sung, but heavy, you know, a heavy vocal. Brilliant song. That's my number 7. My number 6, another bit of heaviness now. Down. And the song Levitation from Down 4, Part 1, the Purple EP. So they brought a couple of EPs out now, Down. You know, Phil Anselmo's and in this band. Oh man, this is my favourite band of his. I love Phil Anselmo in Down. They're sort of like a sludgy southern metal band. Actually really prefer Down than I do Pantera, but I love Levitation. It's got like a epic 2-minute sort of intro to this, so heavy, and before the actual song kicks in. Absolutely brilliant song, Levitation. As heavy as you want to get. Sabbath on steroids. Absolutely superb. My number 5. Tremonti and the Things I've Seen from the All I Was album. So, in case you don't know, in case you've been living under a bush or something all your life, Mark Tremonti is an absolutely outstanding guitarist who plays for the band Alter Bridge. He did play for Creed as well, and he is a fantastic solo artist at the same time. So he brought his solo album out, which was All I Was in this year, 2012. And the Things I've Seen is the more melodic side to his albums, although a lot of his albums are very sort of thrashy, fast, but really melodic at the same time. He sings, Mark Tremonti's doing the singing, he sings clean, but the Things I've Seen could be on an Alter Bridge album, you know. Absolutely superb vocal, along with the brilliant songwriting from Mark Tremonti. One of the guitarists of our generation. Brilliant. My number 4. Bit of Southern rock again. Blackberry Smoke and One Horse Town from the Whippoorwill album. So this is my favourite album from Blackberry Smoke. It's real proper, you know, guitar on the doorstep, Southern rock. Absolutely brilliant. One Horse Town is a classic country sort of tune. Man, there's no other band apart from Skynyrd that I love so much when it comes to Southern rock. Blackberry Smoke, you've got to check them out. The Whippoorwill is a fantastic album, and One Horse Town is a brilliant song. Lyrically, it's absolutely superb. It's about growing up in a small town and following basically the same as everyone else, growing up in this town, never leaving it, and it's about wanting to better yourself and be different and not stuck in this one horse town. Brilliant song. Love it. My number 3. We're going to go to Sweden now, and the band Heat, and Living on the Run is the song from Address the Nation album. So, this is the point that Eric Gromwell joined the band, and man, did he put some fire in this band. They were good anyway. They were a good band, but he just lit a fire underneath this band. And all of a sudden, they were full of melody, even more, but heavier at the same time, with a brilliant vocalist. Eric Gromwell is one of the best vocalists around, and he's just left Heat, which is a really sad thing. Please check out my Heat ranking the albums I put on a couple of weeks ago on the channel. I've got some little bits of the songs I play on there. You can listen to how fantastic Eric Gromwell's voice is. And please, all you guys, I know I've got a lot of listeners from America listening to this channel. Please check out some of this Swedish music, stuff that's coming out of Sweden. Heat are a fantastic band. If you're missing your 80s melodic stuff, they've got it in spades. That's my number 3. My number 2, going to Sweden again, and the band Eclipse, and the song After the End of the World from Bleed and Scream album. So from this point on, Eclipse brought out classic album after classic album. You're going to see their songs at the top of my list all the way through now. Eric Martinson is the genius behind Eclipse. By the way, did I tell you I interviewed him last night? Yeah, amazing that, isn't it? Name dropping again. Fantastic band, Eclipse, one of my favourite bands. Yet again, like I said, out of Sweden. You guys across the world, please get behind these bands. Heat, Eclipse, they're fantastic, absolutely brilliant. You can't go no wrong. So melodic, but so heavy at the same time. Brilliant band, brilliant, music coming out of Sweden. It's fantastic. You can't ask for more. You're missing the 80s, but with a bit more of a modern edge. Listen, it comes to my number 1. So my number 1 wasn't, they didn't hit my album of the year, although they were close when I did 2012 best albums. But this song is absolutely classic, and that's the band Accept. And I've chosen the title track off of Stalingrad, their album Stalingrad. Oh man, this is heavy as you like. It's like a brutal riff going through this, so heavy but so melodic yet again. I love it when Accept, you know, that when they really hit you hard with those smashing brutal chords they come up with. Mark Tornillo is, this is his second album in after joining the band, and he's like really, you know, he found his feet straight away on Blood of the Nations, but on this album I just love it. This is my favourite Accept album. You can't go no wrong with this band now. They are fantastic. Out of Germany, obviously. I think Mark Tornillo, though, he's American. I'm not sure. But Accept, one of my favourite bands at the moment. They're making some fantastic music. And their last, I think it's 4 albums. It might be 5. But I know they've got another one coming out in January. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. It's going to be one of the albums of the year, without a doubt. That's my 2012 wrapped up. I'm sorry it's been a while since I got back round to doing the lists. But, you know, I'm a busy man. I work full time, sometimes overtime. I'm just, you know, I can't do it all. I can't do it all. But I hope you like my list. What are your favourites for 2012? Do you think I missed anything off? I don't think I did, in my opinion, but I might have done, you know, and let me know if there's any other new music I might have missed. Thank you very much. If you want to subscribe, please press red button, bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much. See you next time.